In this sort, we're going to look at the suffixes ARY, ERY, and ORY. These suffixes generally signal nouns or adjectives. Now, these may not always have a base word. For example, bravery is clearly a noun related to the adjective with the base word brave. However, category, what's the base word? Yeah. So this sort is like focus on the different spelling and sounds of the ending airy. Imaginary, bravery, category. So they all basically, they're going to make nouns or adjectives, and usually, so just kind of look at the words and think about that. Okay, so there is a little bit of a trick here that some of these words too, they don't necessarily fit in their column based on both spelling and sound. So like listen carefully. Imaginary, airy. Bravery. It's not brave airy, it's bravery. So it's very much like machinery and mystery, but imaginary, library, category, ori. So you're going to have ori, uri, and airy. But then you have words like stationary. Wait a minute. Imaginary, stationary. Bravery, stationary. Stationary, library. This word fits like these. And if you come down here, you might say, oh, wait, this word is also stationary. Stationary, A-R-Y. These two are what we call homophones. They sound the same but are spelled differently. So this stationary I would put under the ARY column, and I would create an oddball column for this stationary and also include any other words that maybe fit the sound patterns or maybe are spelled differently. Yeah, so there aren't many URY or IRY words, so we include them in here, plus century. Though it doesn't fit the sound pattern, the URY, we'll put that off to the side with stationary, with ERY stationary. Now, ERY stationary means something different than ARY stationary. This stationary is when you aren't moving, you're standing still. Okay, so maybe you're getting a breath of fresh air, so it's airy, so you have an A in it, I don't know. This is the one that's easy to remember. Stationary letter is spelled Letter. So if I'm writing a letter on fancy paper, that is this stationary with the ER. So that's just a way to remember the difference in meaning between the stationaries. Again, you're just basically sorting based on their suffix, and note that they should also sound based on the category in which they fit in. You can pause the video and then unpause it and see your sort. Here it is. ARY, airy, uri, and ori. You can see your homophone stationary and stationary with these oddballs over here.